Okay, so welcome to. We are at Singapore and we're going with 5 red lights and away we go. As Bottas gets a really good start off the start. There, Bottas goes in the lead, Hamilton goes in second. Oh, the Ferrari boys hit each other. I think it's Vettel's in front. I think Vettel's 4. No, we got in front of Hamilton anyway. And then he started chasing us down, and Bottas was just, he uses like sketch boys. So we just were trying and chase Bottas, trying to gain some time as Hamilton was gaining on the back of us. So it went Bottas, me, Hamilton, and then you Vettel? No, you've Devon, and then you Vettel, and then you had the 2 McLaren boys. As they go. You had Leclerc and Sainz, and then you had the 2 Haas. You had Norris and Grosjean. As we go back further down, we had Gasly. He was actually doing really well. And then Hulkenberg, he was there. And then we had Weber. Weber took some penalties because his he had like bad issues with his car, so that's why he was so far back down. Yeah, but Bottas got a major lead, and Hamilton was just chasing me down, so I was just kind of in the mix, like, should I push? And then that would bring Hamilton into the lead with us, and Hamilton might overtake me, and then he might overtake Bottas, or should I just chill? So I decided that I should just go for it, so I started pushing as hard as I can, I guess. I'm trying to push really hard, but I couldn't get it. Well, I could, after, I'm not saying anything else. But yeah, we got a tiny bit of a lead, I guess. Like, Hamilton was still in a second though, so he was a bit quiet in the first stage of the race. He's really quiet. Don't know what he was doing. He was just kind of chilling. He's like, yeah, I'll take P3. That's grand. And I was just trying to push, trying to get that P1. But again, Valtteri was just so fast at the start. I don't know what it was, but he was just so fast. Since Monza, he's just been so fast. Like, ever since that race from last race, he just really doesn't like me since I took his spot for the start of the season. Now he's here for the end. And yeah, I've been talking to Red Bull and they don't know if I'm staying or not. As I went wide, my tires are actually kind of struggling. They're like, I think they're already like 16, 18. 18 was new, they're kind of new, but I don't know why, but I just couldn't go fast on them. I really couldn't. As I think we're entering lap 3. I think it's lap 3, yeah. There's Hamilton in the back, and then you've Devon trying to defend off Vettel. Vettel was just pushing hard against him. So they were battling out for a bit, and then you had McLaren. I think it's Sainz. Yeah, I think it's, or no, it's Leclerc actually. Yeah, it's Leclerc. As you can see, the red helmet. Vettel tries to go around the outside, but Devon just blocks the inside. And now the McLaren of Leclerc. I have no idea who it is. I think it's Leclerc. Yeah, it's Leclerc. He's trying to push. And then you have my angle, and I was just really trying to push. There's Hamilton behind me. See, the gap got really big. I know, it was like over a second. I think it was like 1.5 seconds. So, which is 1 second and 5/100ths of a second. 5/10ths. Let's say 5/10ths. Yeah, the gap got quite big, and then you have Butler, who is behind Hamilton, and that gap was pretty big. And then you've Vettel, then you've Leclerc. I actually don't know where he finished. I have no idea where he came. I have no idea where he came. I don't know if he came. He might have came 5th. I think he's in 5th now, or 6th. I think he's in 6th. No, he's in 5th actually, yeah, because Weber ain't there. Weber's way down at the back. Grosjean was trying to defend off Gasly. Charlie keeps barking, love that. And then you've Weber behind him. See in the right mirror? You can see him in the right and left mirror. There he is. He is pushing. That's Norris and Sainz. I love Norris's helmet, it's actually really cool. Well, let's see if Norris can try and get the move. No, he can't. So he's gonna have to try and stay behind them, try and get DRS or whatever. Try and get him, but Sainz, look at that. Sainz launch off the corner is so much. The McLaren is they've actually done loads of upgrades. It's really good. They've been pushing their car high. I think they're better than Haas. I think Haas are like the 4th best car or something. Or 5th. I think it's 5th best car. So yeah, it's pretty good. But if you look, Hamilton has got like 4 seconds behind me. So he couldn't catch me because I was just going too fast. And then you Valtteri Bottas in front of me. I actually caught up. He's only like, I think it's nearly a second. I think it's like 1.3 seconds or something like that. But we're catching him by a bit. I think one lap we caught him by like 3/10ths, and then the next lap we lost 2/10ths because I ran wide in one of the corners, which was pretty bad off my hand. But I tried my best to try and get him, but I didn't get him on this lap anyway. So Devin had to keep fighting off Vettel as they were just losing time. Leclerc dropped back by like a few tenths, and then Sainz was like 10 seconds behind Leclerc, and then you'd Norris trying to get him, and then you'd Grosjean, who's in no man's land, and then you Weber, who was in 10th. I think he was in 10th or something like that, but he got Gasly, and then you've Kvyat, and then you've Stroll. I think you had Stroll, and then you've Raikkonen, and then you've Hulkenberg, then you've George, then you've Ricciardo, then you've Giovinazzi, then you've Perez, and then you've Kubica. Wait, is that Stroll? I can't tell who it is. Maybe off this camera angle I can. That is, I think that's George Russell actually. But yeah, that's George, I think. Have to view the comment. Hello. Thanks for joining. Please subscribe and like the video, please. Really means a lot. Boost my confidence. Yeah, I think that's George, and then you had back to Valtteri. So you do Valtteri, and then you had Hamilton. I actually had to do my pit stop, so this was lap 8 or something. I think it was lap 8 or 9. It's lap 8 or 9 or something. But then I was chasing after, I don't know who it was. I think it was Kvyat. Yeah, I know it's you, Lee. I think, yeah, it was Kvyat. Yeah, it was Kvyat. Because Gasly was somehow way up here. Vettel was still behind Butler. I know how he is. Then you had Valtteri, and then you had Hamilton. Hamilton was so far behind Bottas. He was so far behind. I think Bottas came in like 2 or 3 laps time, but he was trying to get it, trying to extend the lead, because you had him and then you had Hamilton, who actually came in this lap. He came in for his pit stop. So he put on a set of mediums, and then Butler put on a set of, I think he put on mediums as well. Or did he? Yeah, he put on mediums. And then you'd Weber and Gasly? Yeah, Gasly. And then you had Kvyat. But then you had me. Because I got Kvyat, I actually overtook him. And then we were trying to push and catch. I don't know who we were trying to catch actually. We were actually, well, Weber had to come in for his pit stop, but Gasly started on the medium, so he was going for like ages. He was going until lap 15, 16 or something like that. And then you had Weber, he had to come in. Grosjean, he had to come in. No, Norris, sorry. Norris had to come in because he had softs, so he had to put on mediums or hards. And then you had Leclerc, he's done softs, so he had to come in. And then you had Vettel, he had softs, he had to come in. So basically everyone there had to come in except for and then finally he came in on this lap, pretty sure. This lap, yeah, so they get, I think Bottas actually went on hards, which actually surprised me, because why would you go on hards? That's honestly the worst part, because if you go on hards and you're on lap, what's he, I think we're on lap something like 16 or something. So if you're going from lap 16 to lap something, so if you're going from lap 16 to lap like 31, that's like I think it's over 10 laps. It's over like 15, I think. Wait, let me do my maths. It's like 15 laps you have to do on hards, or 16 or something around that much. But your hards would be so old. I don't know how he didn't get a puncture. His hards were like at least in like the red. They had to be like 50 or like 60% done. It doesn't seem like a lot, but as soon as it gets into like 60, it could pop at any moment. Like, so you'd Bottas, and then you had Gasly, and then you actually had me, because I overtook Gasly very fast. Actually, I caught him so fast because I had fresh medium, so I was just blazing with speed. I was just like, gotta go fast, supersonic speed. So I went past him very easily. I think it was, well, it wasn't that easy. I think I was behind him for like a lap. Because it's hard to overtake here. It's either you have to chance it or you have to get him on the straight, or you just dive bomb him. So I think I dive bombed him, but it wasn't that big of a dive bomb. So I didn't break any front wing or anything. I think I just went in, and I think we just touched the wheels. I think that's all that happened really. Then Gasly, he had to come in soon. And actually this is so weird, because you think team orders for Mercedes would be like, Bottas, let Hamilton through, he's got faster tyres, and then Bottas would be like, yeah, grand. But no team orders whatsoever, and these two fight it out, and I'm legit just sketching. I'm gone. Like this is what ruined their race, both of them, because they were fighting nearly the whole race. I don't know why. They should have just said Hamilton go by, Bottas let him through. But no, they didn't. They actually just let him fight and handle it by themselves, which could have ended like a Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. But no, they actually, I think they didn't really like hit each other, but they did actually go and try and overtake. But Hamilton was like catching Bottas so much. He was like 3 seconds behind Bottas, and I just looked at the mini map, and it was Hamilton was 1/10, like 1/10 away from Bottas. So I was like, Jesus, Hamilton, how did he get up there so fast? What's going on? Wait, what? So, but I was like, alright, if they're fighting, I better just switch it up. So I switched it up to Rich for like a lap. But then I noticed I was faster in standard. And yeah, they both, Bottas got the move on Gasly, I think, as he goes inside and Gasly tries to get on the outside. But yeah, Bottas got obviously in the faster car, but slower tyres actually. No, faster tyres, because he's old mediums on. But Gasly's got the RS, so he's holding off Hamilton at least. But Hamilton is trying to get Hamilton is just, oh my god. I don't know why Hamilton hasn't gone for a move. He's done like no overtaking. But he should just go for it. I would have just gone for it. Not there though. He's catching up. He goes for the outside. No, he doesn't. I thought he did, but he didn't, because he's a spanner. And also, I think this lap, I got a radio message, and it was like, I was like, oh God's sake, Jeff, will you just be quiet? I'm trying to push. And he was like, problem with Nico Hülkenberg. He had like a failure or something. But so he's going slow, but he was in like, I don't know where he was. He was like, yeah, there he is. See, he's going slow. He's in front of the pack. He was in front of that pack, and spoiler alert, I'm just gonna say it, he went to the back of the pack because he got a failure, so he wasn't doing it. There were 2 Ferraris and McLarens are somehow in that pack. How were they there? Oh, they took their pit stop. Okay, never mind. So you have a big pack. This pack is so massive. You've Nico, I think it was like 2 or 3 laps later Nico got the problem. But you've Nico, and then you have a Williams somehow. No, that's George Russell actually. And then you have Daniel Ricciardo, and then you have Giovinazzi, and then you've Perez, then you've Vettel. Oh, Vettel got he got Butler, and then you've Leclerc, and I'm guessing Sainz. It was a massive pack. So much cars. I keep thinking that's number 4, but it's number 16. So I thought it was Norris. But I was like, no. Norris is in the thingamajig. But Weber is down here. I don't know why he's down here, but he's down here for some reason. He's just like, today is gonna be a bad race. Let's go. So I know we have a helicopter view, which is savage. This is such a good view. It's so cool. As he comes under the tunnel, brake, and he goes onto the straight. Well, it's not really straight. It's a little kind of long one, which I'll count as a straight. It's straight. Because it is. It's long. The longest straight in F1 is Mexico. Can't wait to go Mexico. Because I'm gonna do upgrades on this Red Bull, massive upgrades. I'm gonna put engine stuff on. I'm gonna just work the engine, because we've got good chassis and stuff, but like we're just slow on straights. We are the second fastest car, but I think if we want to win the championship, we have to work on that engine really. It's a good engine though. Then you have the Williams of Robert Kubica, and then you've Haas of Norris. Oh, can he go down the inside? He locks up on his front right. Oh, that was close, but here we go. As Robert Kubica gets in lead, and now we have Grosjean attacking Norris. But Norris is really trying to get this Williams out of the way. He opens DRS on the slipstream. Cannot get him, I don't think. Oh no, can he? He goes to the inside. Can he get the job done? He goes in. Oh, they're still neck to neck, side by side, into the right-hander. Oh, did they touch? They nearly touched, but Norris got the job done. He goes right in front of the Williams. Now Norris can push for Weber, who Weber has now joined the massive train. So welcome to the train. We all just like to be here, so yeah, welcome. There's so much cars, the whole pack is there. But then you have Nico, and then you just have Stroll, who's out here, and then you've Gasly. Nope, I think Kubica, Gasly, Kvyat, I mean. And then you have Kimi Räikkönen, who's doing really well, and then you have Gasly coming in finally off his mediums. His mediums are so old. I don't know how they've not like just gone. Oh, he goes on hards. Oh my god, he's gone on hards. I thought he'd go on mediums again, and then go on softs. Medium, softs. That actually would have been a good strategy. I could have done that. No, we qualified on softs. He wants to qualify in mediums. Oh, that would have been a good race strategy though. Medium, softs. Because you would have been so fast in the last few laps. Oh, who's that? That's Grosjean and Kubica. As Grosjean has the inside, and he got him with the faster tyre and DRS. Well, here comes the Williams back down. Can he try and get the outside? But no. The Hasses are too fast for the Williams today, so that's a fight that the Williams are always gonna lose, sadly. I'd actually like to see Williams do well. I got some news for you boys. Anyone with Williams fans, no one is, but here you go. They actually got out of Q2 in qualifying, so they're actually starting in top 10. Oh no, they're starting in top 15, so that was pretty good for the Williams. So I hate their livery. I hate the paint job. The blue and red and white looked really nice, but now they changed to like white and like greyish. Looks like an old 1984 car. Which, nothing wrong with that, but I just don't like the paint job. It just looks really bad. Then we go further on, and the two Mercedes are still going at it. Don't give up the position, Bottas. He's faster than you. Oh, Hamilton nearly hit the wall. He tried to go in the inside. That could have ended really badly. Jesus. If I was Bottas, I would have just let him through. Let him go and grab his DRS and slipstream and just stay behind them. That's legit all you gotta do. Because you're slowing yourself up by defending constantly. You're just, oh my god, they're ruining the race. It's been like 10 laps where they give up the position. It's great fighting though. Yeah. I gotta go, but I'm gonna leave you with Bottas since loads of action happened with him. And yeah. I was just really fast. I love my helmet, that looks so cool. So yeah, I'll leave you with Bottas because loads of action happened with him and stuff. So yeah. Alright, so I'll be back in I forgot. So I'll leave the live stream on. Hamilton goes down the inside. Can he get him? Oh, he just about. Oh, Bottas is back though. Bottas tries to go around the outside. Oh, great fighting, wheel to wheel. Nearly hit each other going around the outside. They've both gone fast, but Bottas defends. He goes down the inside. Hamilton on the outside, still with DRS. Can he try and get out in front? Wheel to wheel action. What great driving as Hamilton just about gets in front. Now Hamilton can push on. Great action fighting there, but finally Hamilton actually gets the position and he can finally push for me. So yeah, I'll leave it. I'll be back in a few minutes. So I'm back, as you saw. My guy Harry overtook Bottas. That's Weber in fourth. So now, oh, that's me wobbling. So basically on this lap, I had a bad issue. That's all I'm gonna say. So basically my turbo was effed. So I wasn't slow, I was keeping my pace. Lucky enough, Hamilton was so far behind, because if I say it, if there's another 10 laps, Hamilton would have caught me. What did it say? But it's late in the Grand Prix, in the last few laps. I think we're in single digits now, or close to it. I didn't say anything, what are you talking about? So basically, Hamilton had to charge after Bottas to get second position. And Bottas was on hards. So he had to push so hard, Bottas, to keep Hamilton behind, so he didn't catch him. Because Bottas needed the points, because Bottas is in 8th place in the championship. Hamilton is in 1st right now. But I was catching up, so Hamilton needed those points just to give him kind of an edge. But Bottas's tires were so goddamn. They were gone. He had basically no grip. I don't know how he stayed on track. He must have like wobbled maybe once or twice or went wide. But his tires were gone, really. And then you had Hamilton behind him, who was on the fresh, new, well they weren't new, they were a bit old. Like a tiny bit, a few laps old, mediums. And he was charging. And I caught up Bottas so fast. I actually, before I caught Bottas, I got fastest lap. So right now, as you're seeing, in this race, I have fastest lap. Because I caught Bottas by 3 seconds in one lap. One lap, I caught 3 seconds. And then the next lap, I caught another 3 seconds. And I was next to him then. And then I overtook him. I think I say you guys saw that. It was a savage overtake. My guy, he's ripping it on the motorbike. Yeah, so he had to push hard, and yeah. So basically, Hamilton was just pushing hard, trying to catch him. I'm just gonna say it, you guys. Hamilton, I'm just gonna speed it up for you. Wait, 1 sec, how to speed it up. See, we're getting to like late Grand Prix now. Hamilton had to try and catch him. He's busting in some good laps, but they're slower than mine. A bit. But all you guys would see was Hamilton pushing right now, and Bottas going slower. He had to overtake him, which was Kvyat. And then you had me way out in front. I was chasing this Williams Kubica. He was actually a lapped car. He was the second lap car that I was in lap. And it was actually really cool. He let me by really smoothly. Didn't get my way. And then you've Bottas. Then you've Hamilton catching up real quick. So now Hamilton's a few seconds behind, but he was catching a lot. Just speed it up for you guys. I want to show you guys this. So basically, he was a lap car. It was Hülkenberg, and he was meant to get out of the way for me, of course. He's coming through, and I'm race leader. But look at this. Oh no, it wasn't him. No, it wasn't him. Sorry, it was Grosjean. The problem that I hated. And now we have Hamilton right behind Bottas. He caught up to him in like 4 laps, which is fast, and he's DRS. Can he try and get him? No. Yeah, so basically Hamilton was pushing, where am I? Oh, I'm behind the pack now, and this is like second last lap, I think, or is it last lap? I think it's last lap actually. Yeah, last lap of the Grand Prix. Hamilton was behind Bottas, and now watch this. I don't think you guys saw that right. I'll do it again. Okay, so I'll give you a better camera angle. Here we go. So I'm coming in. Now, right here, I see Grosjean pulls over to the right hand side. I'm like, alright, grand. That's nice of him. So I'll move into the left, right up there. So I'll move to his left. But because my tyres didn't, I couldn't turn. And he kind of turned into me. I think it was mostly my fault, but like, yeah, it was kind of my fault, but like, yeah. So yeah, basically I won by a mile, but I don't know, I think it was mostly my fault. It could have been maybe a little bit different, I know, but I just want to say, look at the fireworks. Wait, watch this. Wait, oh no, where's the line? Wait, where are the fireworks? Oh, they were there the first time. I know, they were there, but that was really cool. So we won, and then you show, there's the fireworks, and yeah, then you had Bottas barely just about made it in front of Hamilton, and that's standing. So I came first. I got 26 points because I also got fastest lap by a second. I went way faster. And then, yeah, I came first, Bottas came second, Hamilton came third, Lucas came fourth, Seb came 5, Devon came 6, Lance came 7th, Lando came 8th, Kimi came 9th, George came 10th, and Williams came 10th. Wait, what? How have they not got a nosebleed? Jesus. Leclerc's down at 13, Giovinazzi's 14th, Pierre Gasly 11th. Oof. Kubica, yeah, Sainz also DNF'd. Yeah, I got team radios and it was him saying sorry to the team, but you guys didn't hear it because it was the replay. Yeah, so yeah, alright. So how would you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.